Howdy ho, Broncos. It's Phil Rodriguez here, UCentral sports reporter. Lots of action to cover, so let's get down to it. First up, I think we've got a football highlight package that we're going to bring to you real quickly. We got down at the Chad Richardson Stadium, starting off Jet Huff hitting Hagen Hacker 38 yards for a touchdown with 13 minutes left in the first quarter. Jet Huff aired it out all over the place. He kept it going in the second quarter, hitting Christian Valeriano here for 44 yards, one of Valeriano's 2 touchdowns, stumbling all the way into the end zone. Then on the next drive for Emporia State, they get all the way down to the 5 before Ben Harris throws a pick because he gets tipped by Willie Rice, intercepted by Jack Puckett. Our Bixby recruit, senior linebacker, pulls that one in, gets the ball back to the Broncos, who on the very next drive, Jet Huff hits Ashton Schumann for his first touchdown of the day, a 21-yarder, before again Ben Harris intercepted, this time by Connor Ashley. UCO takes over at the ESU 32, gets down there and scores, goes up 31-8 at halftime. Then after a Joseph Kim field goal early in the second half, they go up 34-8. So a big margin, but Emporia State cuts it back with the Diego Stearns touchdown with 7:58 left to go to make it 34-15. But Jet Huff wasn't done yet. Ashton Schumann bringing in his second touchdown of the game. He had an incredible night. 7 catches, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, you can pose like that when you have a night like that. Later on in the game, we get another Christian Valeriano pass that sets up a 1-yard touchdown run from William Mason to make it 49-15. They didn't look back from that. 56-22 was the final score, and it really wasn't even that close. Jet Huff, 20 for 28, 449 yards, 5 touchdowns. Just found out before the show he was named the MIAA Conference Player of the Week. Huge game for Jet Huff. But it wasn't just the football team in action this weekend. Broncos volleyball team had reason to celebrate on Thursday as they smacked down Fort Hays State 3-0. Lori Migliorino and Micaiah Purdue each led with 11 kills as the Broncos cruised. But Saturday then was tough as Central Oklahoma fell to Nebraska Kearney 3-1. You can see they took out Fort Hays State easily in all 3 of those sets, but then Nebraska Kearney, that in a marathon match lasted an incredible 2.5 hours between the two teams as they played 2 marathon sets well into the 30s. Migliorino again finished at the top of the stat sheet with 18 kills across the set, with Sawyer Franz getting into the mix with 17 kills also. Tough matchup. Number 4 Broncos dropping it to number 5 Nebraska Kearney. But the next matchup for the Broncos will be at Arkansas Fort Smith on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Now, the UCO women's soccer team had maybe their best weekend of the season so far, winning 1 match and drawing another. First, on Friday, UCO held the 9th-ranked Central Missouri Jennies to a scoreless draw. A couple of shots from the Broncos came close in the final minutes, but UCM keeper Kristen Wright batted them away. Senior Broncos goalkeeper Avery Bass was the star of the show, however, as she saved all 6 shots on goal from the Jennies to grab the clean sheet. Then on Sunday, the Broncos cruised to a 4-2 win over Missouri Southern, with goals from Lauren Piper, J.C. Decker, Jordan Tanges, and Evelyn Sidneys. It was a great weekend for the Broncos as they move up the ranks in the MIAA standings. Now, there will be a lot of sports going on this week. There's what's called a sports equinox, guys. We're going to have 5 leagues, MLS, NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB, all have games this week. Zach, are you going to be checking out any sports this week? What do you think?
I'm going to be paying attention to the hockey rink, but on my PlayStation. I've been playing a lot of NHL 25. How about you, Phil?
Nothing wrong with that, man. I'll be watching everything I can this week. Certainly a lot of baseball playoffs. I think, Valerie, you said you were going to check out the World Series this weekend.
Yes, I will definitely be tuning in for the World Series. My parents are hosting a watch party. Whether I'm more excited about the game itself or the snacks, I don't know, but I will definitely be tuning in. Coming up today is National Chicken and Waffles Day. How can you celebrate?
And Elijah DePona will have our last look at weather after the break.